What is up? Welcome in to the Early Engine 5. I'm your host, Allan Bell. We have no time to waste. Let's bring in the stars of the show and get this thing fired up because we are rolling 5 wide here on a big night in sports. And you know what, EC? We're going to get to you in a second because that was a tough one. But Speculator, you are on the clock for tonight. Big game, I hear. What do you got, man? Break it down your picks.
No, again, like I said last time, I have enough stress on these games right now, so I'm going to stay away from them and go to Caleb Martin of the Miami Heat over 8.5 points at minus 123. Our SportsLine AI is predicting 11.63 points, which is right around his average of 11 points a game in this series. He's had 9 or more in 4 out of 5 games in this series, and the Knicks are willing to let Martin shoot wide open 3-point shots instead of Butler, Duncan Robinson, or Kyle Lowry. He's getting 5 attempts that are just wide open shots, making roughly 2 of them a game. If he makes 2 of them again tonight, we're going to be in good shape, already having 6 points from that, just needing 1 more 3 or 2 baskets to go. I like Caleb Martin over 8.5 points.
Dude, I love playing like picks like this where it's, a low number. Because, I mean, obviously, it's attainable, but it's fun to watch because you're not going to get as many attempts as other guys, but you're like, all right, dude, if this goes in, we're feeling good.
You see one shot every 5 minutes and you're just, no, and then if it goes in,
come on.
Excited or not.
Every time he gets the ball, you're like, dude, put this shot up, please. Yeah. All right, speaking of putting them up, Zack Attack, my man, you got 2 plays for us. Major League Baseball, my man. Break it down.
Yeah, 2 props in baseball, but I do like that Caleb Martin play. 2 props in Major League Baseball. Dansby Swanson of the Chicago Cubs under a half a hit. I think it's worth the plus payout here. Take a chance here. Plus 150. Sonny Gray, he's only allowing 4 hits per game this season. And Swanson had a cold bat until he saw the St. Louis Cardinals his last series where he had 5 hits. So let's take him under half a hit. And then Adam Wainwright of the St. Louis Cardinals, 3.5 strikeout K prop. We're going to go under minus 130. We know he had his debut on Saturday against the Detroit Tigers. Had that adrenaline rush early, struck out 5 batters through the first 3 innings. Second time through that order, he struggled mightily. 41 years of age. The Boston Red Sox have been red hot at the plate, averaged 7 runs per game. Their last home stand. I think Wainwright struggles will go under 3.5 Ks.
Dude, nice. And I'll say this, man. We were just talking about with Caleb Martin. You're going the opposite way, like the under half a hit. Oh, dude, that one's going to be like, I like sweats like that too, though. No, I don't mind playing. Like, I like under sweats. They're fun. They wear on you, but they're fun for sure. All right, I'm going to give my 2 picks here. And EC, I'm going to do the same thing. You've been good luck, man. Been good luck for us on these ones. All right, first up, race to 3 goals. Toronto Maple Leafs, minus 120. What are your thoughts?
Low scoring every game, AB. Not sure I love it. I kind of like Florida tonight.
Oh, okay. Opposite side, race to 3 goals. Edmonton Oilers. There we go. And plus money, too. You like that one, huh?
Oh, I love that. Give me anything plus money. Love Edmonton. Let's go Oilers.
Yeah, I do too, for sure. All right, Maestro, coming over to you, my man. You have got a couple plays for us in Major League Baseball. Break it down, buddy. What you got?
Well, the Oakland Athletics have lost 5 straight, all by at least 4 runs. In fact, their average game score this season is a loss by 3.7 runs. And tonight they send Ken Waldichuk with his ERA over 7 and his expected ERA even higher against the Rangers, who average the most runs in baseball. Perez on the mound for Texas. I'm going to play the run line. I'm going to keep doing it against Oakland in most situations. It worked last night. It's only minus 110. And then I love this prop tonight in Chicago. Yordan Alvarez, number 3 in the MVP voting last season. He's getting on track. 8-game hitting streak, slugging almost 600 this month. Gets to face Michael Kopech with the ERA of around 6. Throws a lot of fastballs, which we know Alvarez can handle. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Coming back at minus 135 on DK.
Nice. And for the Astros, right? Like whether someone loves or hates the Houston Astros, when they're good and they're hitting the baseball like they should, it's good for baseball, right? Like it's like wrestling. Like it's good to have a heel. It's good to have teams you root for, teams you root against. Alvarez can mash. Nice to see that, man. All right, EC. All right, you got multiple plays here in the spot. Break it down. What you got, buddy?
Well, I'll just tell you, AB, first of all, I'm sick of the NBA already. I mean, what we saw last night was an absolute debacle. It was horrible.
Is that towel upside down?
It's upside down because I'm embarrassed. I had to give it one last time on Early Engine 5 for a while. The blanket, embarrassing. Good luck, Speculator, tonight. Let's go Warriors. Nobody wants to see the Lakers. All right, we got 4 baseball plays today because I'm 9-1 in my last 10 baseball plays since last Friday. on a little bit of a heater. And we're going to start with the game that Zach Attack talked about with the Red Sox and the Cardinals. I'm going to roll with Rafael Devers over 1.5 total bases at -125. So of his 36 hits on the year, 20 of them are extra base hits, which obviously would cash us in one. He's 10 of 33 in May, and the wind is blowing out to right field. Plus, for all the reasons Zach gave you as to why to fade Adam Wainwright, sounds good to me. Let's go with Devers over 1.5 total bases. Then let's stay with the Red Sox. Roll with Jarren Duran over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. You can get this bet exclusively on DraftKings. He's hitting .377 against righties, hitting .421 at home. And in his 10 home starts this year, he's gone over this prop 9 times. So let's roll with it again tonight. Then the Maestro talked about Texas and Oakland. We hit with Jonah Heim last night over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Now we're laying more juice tonight at -130, but he's over this total in 10 straight and 11 of his last 12. So why stop now? Hitting .351 on the road this year. Righties hitting .320 with 11 home runs against Waldichuk. As Larry mentioned, a small sample size. Jonah Heim, 11 of 24 against left-handed pitching, almost hitting .500, which is wild. And then we're going to roll with Ken Waldichuk over 2.5 earned runs allowed. You know I love this bet. It's like watching Jamie the Bread Man bet with his Brooke Lopez. That's me with Waldichuk over and earned runs allowed. I think it's like the 4th time I've given this out.
This is your guy for sure.
This is, yeah. Over this in 6 of his 7 starts, AB has a 7.25 ERA, 1 start against Texas last year, 5 earned runs in 5 innings. He's going over, and I hope we can continue this great run in baseball tonight.
I hope we can too. And I'll tell you what, Waldichuk is the only name that I have that when we're making the graphics, right? You know, you get the red line, like if you spell in like a word or something incorrectly. If you spell his last name correctly, it's wrong. If you spell it incorrectly, it's wrong. I can't get rid of it at all. It's just driving me crazy. But
we love when he pitches though, AB, because it's an overline all the time, as Maestro said.
That's true. That's very true. All right, everybody, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Let's take a look at the recap here. And it is glorious. EC on Rafael Devers over 1.5 total bases -125. Jarren Duran over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Jonah Heim over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -130. And Ken Waldichuk over 2.5 earned runs at -135. The Maestro is on the Rangers on the run line -1.5, as well as Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -135. Zach Attack is on Dansby Swanson under half a hit +150 today. That is the sweat. I can't wait to bet that one and get in on it. That's going to be a fun sweat. As well as Adam Wainwright under 3.5 strikeouts at -130. The speculator is on Caleb Martin, another fun one. Caleb Martin over 8.5 points, priced at -123. And myself, 2 plays, NHL, race to 3 goals, Maple Leafs -120, and race to 3 goals, Oilers +100. Okay, now, real quick before we jump out of here, we're going to go round table really quickly. Do the Warriors win tonight, Maestro?
Yes.
Zach Attack.
I've got them covering on the site. I don't know if they're going to win, but play the points.
All right, EC.
How can I argue with everybody else on the screen? I'm going with Golden State tonight. Sorry, speculator.
Specs, how we feeling?
You know, I'm going to have to go against my model, which said the Lakers are winning by 2. It's not happening. Warriors are coming back. But okay, you know what? I'll say something. I'll say this. It's going to depend how Andrew Wiggins is feeling. If those ribs really do bother him, he is a defensive anchor for them, and it might be. I'm just nervous. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm nervous. I'm going to the driving range right after this to just have some fun, relax right before I watch the game. We're gonna make it okay. It's gonna be okay. You can see it in my face.
Look how stressed he is.
Nervous. I know.
Look how stressed he is.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're all pulling for you, buddy. 100%. And go mash him at the range, dude, for sure. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be live Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. But until then, while the speculator sweats it out at the range, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.